Full toss. And no problem whatsoever to put that away, and brings up yet another 50. 16th ODI 50 for Sakib Hasan.
Then this big crowd on a Thursday morning has started to go crazy. The place is just gyrating. Obvious question is, can he kick on and get a big one? Here's Elliott.
Loosener. And easy pickings for Sakib Hasan. Look at the crowd.
And so now, oh, there we go, the little ramp dab. Almost reminiscent there of Dilshan. Tilakaratne Dilshan, Sri Lanka, but this one is beautifully played. Lovely deft touch, premeditated, and just the little ramp sweep stroke, little uppercut ramp. Beautiful.
Yeah, you often see those shots from players all over the world, but that has been played really nicely. Played it so late and just scooped it behind himself.
Interesting to see if he gives it that much flight to Sakib, the left-hander.
Well, he's dropped it short, and what does he do? Swivel around, pull it forward of the wicket, through the deep wicket region for 4 glorious runs from the bat of Sakib Hasan. Not afraid to flat it. He saw that onside and targeted it, and has hit it beyond the field of 4. Almost a replay of that shot for another 4 runs. Sakib is on fire.
Well, consecutive boundaries for the Bangladeshi captain. This time he goes for the hard sweep in front of square. Not an easy shot to play. He did well. Hit it in a very good area. So Grant Elliott gets the opportunity. Bowlers medium paces.
But you know, on this kind of track, his kind of speed and medium pace may be the right way to just manage to check the scoring rate.
You're right, Shamin. Sometimes the slower you bowl, the harder it is. He's only gone for 2 this over, so he's doing a good job for his skipper.
Yes and no chance of a run out here. The throw was not very... Other one he might be out. Goodness gracious me. It's a comedy of errors. Both batsmen running towards each other. Both deciding to go back. In the process, Sakib survives. Mushfiqur doesn't.
Brilliant piece of fielding here. Sakib wanted the single, Rahim didn't. And then they both ended up in trouble. And a good piece of work from Brendan McCullum to get the throw. First off, it was Nathan McCullum to his brother, and then quick awareness. And Grant Elliott took the bails off him. Mushfiqur Rahim was nowhere to be seen. Just what New Zealand needed, just what Bangladesh didn't need.
And there was a bit of misunderstanding, well, a huge misunderstanding between the 2 batsmen.
So a poor piece of running from Mushfiqur, ball watching, and it's cost him dearly.
Well, Mahmudullah is often running with a 4. There was an effort there in the deep, but just couldn't hold it in. The 150 is up for Bangladesh, 152 for 5.
Nice way to get off the mark. Mushfiqur, beautiful timing. Didn't try and overhit it.
Let's hit it away, over the top, up it goes, going, and gone for 6 runs. What a shot from Sakib Hasan.
Welcome to the crease, Kyle Mills. That's what Sakib says to him. That's what he thinks of him. First ball goes for 6. Great shot over long on. Got underneath it, got the right length. Backed himself to hit it all the way.
Cut that away, fine, there's a chase on here, he's not going to get to it. It's too far away, deliberately played by Mahmudullah Riyad. Just a ball leaving him outside the line of off stump, and he just uses the pace of the ball. Clipped away, as going towards the mid-wicket region. They're going to get at least a couple of runs here, and quite comfortably. Saunters through. 34 overs have gone. Bangladesh 177 for 5.
As we see Grant Elliott coming into the attack. Oh, he tries, he goes for a top edge, trying to play the lap sweep, and it's run away to third man for 4. Bit of luck for the right-handed Mamadullah. But he'll take it. It's raced away for 4, not the start Grant Elliott was looking for.
Swing and a miss. Good delivery, shaped away. Maybe 186 for 5.
To go dancing down the track, they're going to have to check their stride. It's one of those loopy slide balls, and that's just been cut through cover. And it just races away for 4 more. Goes into the 90s, does Sakib.
They love whenever he plays that sort of a shot. Gets the crowd on the feet. Slower, gentle, loose now one more time, and no problem whatsoever. And
this guy's walking above the tarpaul. I think these almost like these giant white trousers. And you see you got the white when you don't need that in the one international, of course, with the colour clothing and a white ball. But I think that's the disturbance. A little bit of chap on his step ladder with those giant white trousers. And this is a huge stop in play. And now the captain himself is coming down to say, listen, he's going to have a word. Oh, he's not a happy camper. Listen, if you want me to get 100, get out the way.
That's not good. That's not good at all. Because he's in such a good form, he doesn't want to be concerned about something else. He's not moving at all. Finally. But he's still left that white trousers. Unbelievable. I mean, as a player, you would like to concentrate on cricket. Don't really want to see the captain, who's batted so well, walk up to this close to the side screen and tell the bloke to move. Unbelievable. Off the back foot. Come away. Will go all the way. Superb shot. Brings up the 50 partnership.
Straight out of the Sakib Hasan manual. No, he loves it there. So exquisite. Timing, placement.
Once again down the ground. Each run being greeted with a loud roar in the crowd. 99 to Sakib Hasan. On 99, just one needed for Sakib Hasan. Flicks it away. Brings up his 100. Lovely touch. Not only a single, it's a boundary. 5th ODI 100. Second at home for the captain, Sakib Hasan.
Yeah, and of course it's his first as captain against the Kiwis. So he's loving that, and it just keeps knocking off these stats. Fantastic stuff. Its crowd has really erupted, and rightly so. It has been a fabulous innings. If he had got out early, they would have been really in a lot of trouble. And here we go. He's gone down that slog sweep stroke. 41 gone, it's 208 for 5.
Reverse. Good touch. Just turning it away at the very last moment. And Mahmudullah Riyad gets another boundary.
Well, they're just all getting it on the act too, aren't they?
Point is, when are they going to take the power play? The batting power play, I think it's the ideal opportunity now with Sakib getting his 100 to go for that power play.
Catch it!
A pitch straight back to the bowler. That's the softest whistle for the captain. Captain gets captain. Well, the crowd has stunned the silence, but they're going to roar back now as he comes back into the pavilion after scoring a fantastic century. Sakib Hasan caught.
Well, Daniel Vettori gets his nemesis caught and bowled. Just a very tired shot, I think, from Sakib, because it's been a masterful innings from the captain today. He's gone for 106. Bangladesh 216 for 6.
The man of the match from the previous game. Well, that's trickling along, but it's going to just stop inside the boundary. And the batsmen have got 3 runs. End of the 44th, 223 for 6.
Shamim, he could have opened up. He was tiring and played some big shots. So, yep, maybe they've missed a trick a little bit.
And there's the signal from Sharafullah Ibn Shoykot, and that signals the batting power play. Oh, that's a snorter. Good delivery. Here's a little smile on his face. Oh, yes and no. There's a chance of a run out here. Direct hit. Might have got him. But he just managed to scramble back. Wow, that 4 good deliveries. Only 1 run of the first over of batting power play. That's excellent bowling by young Bennett. Well, here's the uppercut dart. He's hit it in the middle of the bat, a long hop, and thrashed it away through mid-wicket for 4 runs. Well, he was looking tired, and that was a tired-looking delivery.